Quick and careful.
Wrong button.
Is the only way to go.
And immediate plummet.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one.
So I'm restarting.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Just because there's a few things I missed that I want to
He gets
do.
up.
First
Sets
of all,
off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
what happens if you fall off right at the start? You get a funny remark is what?
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Remember that I'm just fooling line.
Round forms up on his feet, move away, give himself away. Finds his lifelong friend, just lying girl, who hasn't touched him. He sees what's left of the ball, years of work undone medicine, in calamity. That's right, no man, the cat's out, forced out on the ground. He pops in good, fell that beast in the door. She just reaches for a while. Forward, he falls out of the sky, and different gods, but left. No, still, achievement. He's worked the first time now, but I found him 3 online. Sometimes just need 3.
So here's the thing I missed before.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them.
A few extra fragments.
The mines. It's one of the old schools still standing. Use evidence view. He just went inside one of the longest swing holes. Inside one of the bartender with landing unfortunately within. Then he finds just a shield.
So what apples do is they heal you a tiny bit. Which I suspected but didn't really talk
Ronnie
about.
always wanted his ashes scattered here. Security takes 4 days. Shield 6 side. Good night, turn up left out. Most words are not we will off that front view. Good night, playing keys. He sees away the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. He has a good things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow and a rope. He's 5 purpose dark rats. He loses your officer all over that. Right at that.
So the other thing is you can change targets with the mouse wheel. Oh, come on. Thank you.
The jukebox in the middle of the breaker. Once the fastest man land. Good news is the emergency fence still work. Bad news is they ain't legit. It's a few pointers for the steel zone. It's light fast learner. You find the distillery right next to your zone. Tough part of town. Once you have the spirits of that distillery, and you'll feel like a man. The arsenal's like you can take the tools for the job. So it's worth not crazy. Couple names. That one's smart to do it. One's like a good nurse. You never use them. Your fair mind says get away. Bastion tree goes out.
You'll probably notice you don't get XP from squirts that come out of the corn bins. That would be too easy. So what I'm going to do this time is not fall off, hopefully.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
That's the plan.
He steals the city's heart.
When I fell off before, it was all like, yeah, I'm just going to roll here, it's cool. And the kid was all like, are you sure you know what you're doing? Even though he said that with no words at all because he's silent. And I was like, yeah, sure, it's good. And then the roll was like, no, troll face. But it's all better now.
See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
See all the freebies I missed out on. That is good use of the ranged weapon.
At last, the skyway is in sight.
All the free fragments. And
Whisked him where he needs to go.
so that's what I missed out on before.
Now we can see something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk force now. This is a Bastion power and I press. That's one of the ways to cores. All I found is that core is on there. Then watch. I try to get down gently. This is a Bastion, alright. Someone else show up. Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. He's got much power to use. Now the Bastion can send me even farther. It's alive to know. Keep on this build. Next time, sensors high, personal spy. My punch is so sexy, then let's carry on for more times. You don't know what that waiting for. Skyway, now you can ride the wind in this land. The breakers used to give targets. He's playing the game. See who does the most targets and flu shots. He's focused. He's on. And he's off. Perfect shot just happens to flash. He's going to find that show. I almost don't believe him when he says he has the breaks challenge.
Okay, so that puts me where I was before. So, hang on, no, because I upgraded my weapons. Oh yeah, that's in the... Yeah, so this is where I was up to before. Let's get going. Right, so...
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
No slapping from you.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again.
Right.
Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again.
Power shot happens that much faster.
He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley.
Guess what I'm gonna fight here?
Some scumbags still feeding off the city's own trash.
They fell off. Good for them.
And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition.
Give to me the fragments.
The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
I think gas fellas is the general term, possibly, for all the enemies. Which kind of tells you what their job was, to some extent. Hello. That just excavated that for me.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
I don't know, is gas fella just the one enemy type, or is it...
Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
And now we're actually making progress. Oh, here we go. Big fight.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
Well, it wasn't until I got near it.
The old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Look, they love me. Yeah, she kind of miss out on XP by doing that, but oh well.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Anything I'm missing? I don't want to miss anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can come back here. I think it's only the one place you can't come back to.
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Oh, the squirts. War machete.
Just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
The machete's pretty cool. The machete. Giant squirt.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Squirt lure. Basically makes them like you for a bit. That it? There's one over here. Trying to hide behind the scenery. I think that's everything. Hello.
Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
Are you going to D? Love me? No? Okay.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Giant squirt again. Giant squirt, go bye-bye. Okay, we are done here.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
So we get these little friends around the bastion as
Ain't
we
always
progress.
much to say. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
I think... Do I want to be able to switch weapons? Because I kind of like the hammer. Or do I want to be able to upgrade? I think I can wait for upgrading.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
That is probably useful. And I think we'll go back to the hammer for now.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Hammer and bow is a pretty good combination. The thing with this is that none of the weapons are sort of...
mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
It's not a case of you get better weapons as you go along, you get different weapons as you go along, then you have more options.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
So we've got two choices for where to go next. You can't revisit once you've completed an area. Which one's which? I think I know which one's which, and I'll go to this one first. Yes, yes it does.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then... somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh. Interesting, no?
Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Dragons of the old world rain from the sky.
It's alright, I can get around here and walk on this thin path.
Quick and careful.
Wrong button.
Is the only way to go.
And immediate plummet.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
On. Oh, I'm too late. Oh, that's a problem. Can I? Yes. You can roll across a gap. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay then.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together.
I should expect. This is a little bit... Well, I'd say this is a bit like... The thing in Transistor is a bit like this.
One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Hello.
Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Give to me the shinies.
But Calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
You may notice all the blobs flying everywhere.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is...
Okay, I wanted to destroy that, but never
who
mind.
else could have taken the core?
That is an excellent question. No.
Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Digested. Unfortunate.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Hand
Find
grenade.
time to find them.
Oops. Let's come over here and grab this. Something that burnt.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. get real cranky.
Oh boy.
He's wise to toss those things plenty far away.
So that's this area done.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find a core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Okay, we have a new proving ground.
No place better than Trapper's shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers have to
this
tread
one.
real careful here, else take a nasty fall. The train
Yeah, this one's
themselves
kind
by
of
clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Running out of foot space. Oh no.
Most trappers couldn't get through without a few scrapes. A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Okay, let's try that again.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle. Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
That's that section ruined. This is a very difficult challenge. Next would have been, what? 48. Holy crap, and that's just for second prize. Yeah, this one's difficult. Can't believe I've actually managed it in the past. Gonna have to abandon those. Oh, okay. I give up on this for now. I want that though, that's... Ugh. Well, that's probably going to be it for this episode, I think. Yep. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel, follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with what's going on, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
And I'll see you next time.